at the Oslo Norse Culture Museum. And I'll turn the camera around in a minute because you really don't want to see my face for too long. But it's basically acres and acres of buildings, historical buildings that have been relocated to a museum. How do I turn the camera? There, that should have worked. So basically they've relocated lots of buildings to this multi-acre site, outdoor, and organised them by region rather than chronologically. So all these buildings in this alleyway, there'll be some people, and I have asked their permission. I've asked their permission. He's actually quite knowledgeable. And relocated them. So these all come from the same region. I'm not sure what the region is. I'll see if I can see on a plaque. Can someone read that? 1700 to 1750. Right. So what was it? It's an extension to a farmhouse. Let's have a look. So you can walk in and out of these buildings. I went into this building before and those people were in there and he was talking. I screamed. Where I am right now is quite dark. Oh, that's great. And you can see into the buildings. They've got these corner fireplaces and they furnished them out a bit the way they would have been. I like the little cots. They're not very long. They're about 3 feet long. Tell you what, some of these big Viking men would be curled up in those. They would literally be curled up. All right. So there's a whole lot of these buildings have been relocated here. I'm just going to walk around and talk. And if anyone wants to watch this later, they can. Okay, we're going down these treacherous steps. It's going to be -12 today. At the moment, it's about -3. Absolutely amazing day. Blue sky. Snowed overnight. Ooh. That's a fancy one. That's all carved. Where's the plaque for that one? Found one before that had runes over the door. This one has too. I'll show you. A loft storehouse circa, that means about 1700. Someone broke a bit of the plaque off. Naughty, naughty. Let's go up the snowy stairs. Got my cleats on. Hopefully I won't slip like I did yesterday. And have a look above the doors. Because I've noticed that some of them above the doors have got runes. A lot of people have carved into this over the years. Bit of graffiti. They've got these tiny little 3-foot high doors. I always thought Vikings were big people. Apparently they were hobbits. 1876. See this bit? Oh, you can't see it. Looks runic. Let's find it on another building. There. I don't know. That's not runes. That's numbers. Damn. Might have to go back to that building I saw before and show you. Stairs? Oh, look at the stairs. Hey, Outback. I'm in Oslo at the Culture Museum. And I'm walking around the snow. It's -3. It's going to be -12 today, later in the day. But we've got blue skies. We had a really nice snow last night. So everything's looking incredibly photogenic here. Oh, that was a big step. And I just put the live stream on while I was walking around talking to myself. Just looking at some old buildings, some old farmhouses. Oh, look at this. What's this little thing here? Let's have a look. It's a storehouse, a tiny little storehouse, raised off the ground from, oh my God, sometime between 1300 and 1500. That's not a thatched roof, that's what do you call it when they, oh, they have like lumps of grass on their roof. What's the name of it? For little people. It's a big outhouse. Could be. No, they have all these little storerooms. They have like the main house. They seem to have the main house, something like that. And then they'll have barns, which are low, like that, because of course you've got to put your animals away or they freeze to death. And then they have these little storehouses, separate to the house. And then some of them have drying houses and kilns. You know, how much pottery are these people making? This one is a sauna and drying kiln, circa 1600. So it's, you know, it's got rocks piled up. And I assume you dried food. And used it as a sauna sometimes. There's a bucket. Ta-da. How do they not freeze inside a freezing barn? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I suppose they're out of the wind. The wind here is pretty horrible. You know, like the wind chill factor would be significant. I suppose if you're a sheep and you're covered in snow and then you stand out in it all night, you're probably going to die. Not being a big expert on sheep, I can't help you much. But let's face it, put yourself in the sheep's position. I'd want to be inside overnight. Oh, wolves! They have wolves. So maybe they get put away at night for that reason as well. Okay, so that was a whole alleyway from a certain region. They've grouped them regionally. There are other people walking around, of course. Shall we have a look at this red one? But a sheep has a woolly jumper. Not all year. I don't know. And they've got the little feet. I mean, the little feet would freeze. All right, what's this? Okay. There'll be a plaque that tells us the era. Circa 1750 farmhouse. Well, this is a posh one. Around 1750, some people are living in these hovels over here. Some people are living like this. Let's go up the stairs. You can usually get in about as far as the foyer. But I am completely alone, and the other day when we came here it was pitch black and it was raining and it was super scary in these buildings. So it has this veranda. There's noise coming from inside the building. You want the farmhouse? This one? It'd be magnificent, wouldn't it? Oh, there you go. There's their shed. See, they've got their glue, their 1750 glue, their 1750 IKEA chair legs, table legs. All completely authentic, that plastic chair. Yep, 1750. Oh, the cleaner's in there. That's pretty posh for 1750. I don't know if I can go around the back and get in. How come she's allowed in there? It's not fair. Everything should be fair, according to children. I'm going to follow these footsteps. Let's do some detective work. Look, Al, this is how you do detective work. Oh my God, someone's been dragged. Alan, we need your detective skills. Someone's been dragged through the snow. Look, the footprints of the dragger. And it just stops on the edge of the road. They must have put them into a vehicle. Oh my God. This would be a good spot for a snow angel. I've been requested to do a snow angel. And I'm going to do it at the end of a day. So what I've got to do is find a day where it snows. Nobody walks in it all day. And then at the end of the day, I can do a snow angel because I'll end up wet. I don't want to do it in the morning. Alrighty. Some Bit of modern stuff in there. Let's go around the back door, around the servants' entrance, shall we? I don't know how long the internet's going to let me do this. I'm wandering around outside. Ooh! Look at the ice on the window. I know. People who live in a cold climate are used to this. But we're not, are we? Out back. Look at the ice. How cool is that? Okay, sorry. Granny got distracted. Oh no, now I've got to climb up a hill. This isn't good. There's no back door. Look. One way in, one way out. If this thing bursts into flames, you're in trouble. Going back round here. Got distracted again. Look, there's a pink house. I am, Roberta. It's the last full day today. 3 days from now, I've got to go back to work and... Oh, sorry. No, it's going to take 3 days to get back. About 7 days from now, I've got to go back to work. And I just look at working as a way to fund the next holiday. Oh, look. They've had a go at doing a formal garden. Ooh. Let's go and have a look at the pink Barbie house. Oh. God, couldn't they level all this out and make it easy to walk around? You die under 20. Oh, tell me about it. You melt over 25. Don't come to where we live. They got 42, I believe, the other day. I got a message and some photos of my cat from the boarding kennel saying, don't worry, your cat's in the air conditioning. All right, this is the Barbie house. Every time I see a dog, I burst into tears because Sean passed away while I was here. This is cute for us wee non-snow people. Little bird tracks. Helen, I was going to buy you an engagement present and send it over with Martin, but I just checked my bank account and I've only got $12. I don't know, unless I can make some money in the next few hours. You might just get a card. No, I really wanted to buy you an engagement present and have Martin bring it over. Got a very important business meeting tomorrow morning. Trolls International are having their AGM and planning meeting for the next 12 months. It's probably a breakfast meeting. What the hell is that? Is that a rabbit? Come on, all you expert trackers. Start conspiracy. Good idea. Look, bunny prints. Hoppity, hoppity, hop. Oh my God. Hey, look, the things you learn with Granny, right? The things you learn. So you can't get into the pink house, unfortunately. That's me walking in snow, not passing wind. Nearly said farting. Whoops. And that'll be an ancient helicopter up there. Yep. All right. So we've got to go up this path. Apparently there's an amazing church at the top of this hill. But first, let's stop and look at this. It's a little red building. Oh, there are those people. I'm really not following you, I promise.
It's all good. We'll be seeing you around.
Yeah, I'll see you at the next one. 1866, 1867. Oh, it's a schoolhouse. Hello. Oh, I'm in my element here. Oh my God. 19th century education. Look at them all crammed in. That's where the teacher stood and told them all what to do. And a whiteboard, a blackboard that somebody's drawn something that looks like Homer Simpson on. So they have this chimney in the middle of the building and the rooms are all placed around it. Well, is this where the teacher lived or is this the sick bay? I wonder, would the teacher live here? I suppose you'd get stuck here occasionally, wouldn't you, in blizzards and things? There you go, there's an old schoolhouse. Gorgeous day. So like I said earlier, these buildings are grouped by region, not chronologically, which makes sense. So this region, I'll show you where it is. I'm not going to try to say it because Martin will just laugh at me. Christian Meeting House is an assembly hall run by Christian organisations. So this must be a Christian assembly house, hence the Bethlehem. From the mid-19th century, these houses were built all over Norway. This one was erected by one of the founders of the Norwegian evangelist movement. It was the only assembly hall in a district, and used as a meeting place for various groups. It's also been used as a school and a church. The school law of 1860 established that separate schoolhouses were to be built in every school district in rural Norway. Good for them. Good for them. Bit of universal education, you see? Scandinavia has always been ahead of the pack. By God, we could learn a thing or two about environmentalism from these people. They're so onto it. All right, we're going up the hill. Going to hear Granny doing a lot of panting. You may even get a live streamed heart attack if you're lucky. Is my accent too broad? Do I need to English it? Ooh, look at that. Let's go there, she says. They are big jumps. Maybe a hare. Yeah, it could be. Hares are ugly things, aren't they? Stop them for a breather. There's a little outdoor theatre, arena, education space, performance space. You can look at that while I catch my breath. My partner's around here somewhere. I lost him. He just wandered off. He does that. We don't feel like we've got to be in each other's back pockets all the time. Just good. This is a summer cottage. It is cold. It's about -3. We're shooting for -12 by late afternoon. I've never been in that. I don't think I've ever been in anything that cold. So that'll be fun. Circa 1500 to 1600 summer cottage. Ooh, la-di-da. Not very posh, is it? I don't know if that's going to go well on Airbnb. Some of these I noticed have got runes over the doors. But this one hasn't. It's got what's starting to look like our letters. And dates. But I can't make them out. 19 something? I'm actually a frustrated archaeologist. 1857. So who wrote their name on it in 1857? There's all these dates, like people who've stayed here have left their mark. Strange. I don't do that when I stay in someone's Airbnb. Carve my name into the door. No runes over that one. Some of them have got runes over the doors. There you go. Someone's summer cottage. 1500 to 1600-ish. What I was headed for was this Stave Church, Stave, which looks absolutely incredible with the snow on the roofs. I had to walk up a big hill for this. Hope everybody appreciates my sacrifice, but I'm still not asking for super chat. Did Olaf Magnusson live there? Yes, he did. Yes. Is that the only Norwegian person you know? Oh, okay. Surprisingly, I'm sweating from walking up that hill. This is the perfect climate, girls. If you're menopausal, this is the perfect climate for you. I'm actually sleeping with the window open at night. It's fabulous. Look, take my picture. I'll make that ancient building look so much better. Oh, selfies. All right, so this is a church. Lots of carving. Wow. That's the side door. I wonder what the front door looks like. Can't get in there, unfortunately. Let's go and have a look. Down the really steep stone steps into the snow. Assuming you mean the true story animated feature film called Frozen. Yes! Would you like a couple of verses of Frozen? If I knew it, I would. I only know the chorus, though. I'll stay out of the way so these guys can take their photos. I'll just pan around. Oh, look. I'll go back a bit so when they finish taking their selfies, I can show you the whole building from the front. I pointed away from the people. That's what it looks like from the front. Oh my God, why do people do this? This really, really old, impressive building needs me standing in front of it to make it more beautiful. Some people are only travelling to get photos of themselves against interesting backdrops. It's about the photo of them. It's not about the building, it's not about the travel. But if you've watched my previous video, you'll know this. Oh my God, it's time for a different outfit. For God's sake, people. So, it's got one of those verandas round the bottom of the bottom floor again. And in a minute, when this guy's stopped showing off all his outfits, we'll go in and have a look at the archaeology and the history, shall we? I'll show you where this is coming from. And like, these guys are trying different outfits and having their photo taken against the church like it's a photo shoot. Oh my God. Just breathe, Granny. Just breathe. All right. This is what the church looked like before it was removed. No. 1904. No, that's here. Haven't watched it. Way too heated at the time. Yeah. Frozen. I only know the let it go bit, or else I'd do it. Oh my God, these guys. Look at them, look at them, look at them, look at them. Trying to look cool with their sunglasses on in front of the Stave Church. I'm outnumbered, that's why I'm kind of dropped my voice. Now we got the giggles. I'm going to photobomb in a minute. That's it. I'm going in. I think we've got enough photos of whatever his name is. Oh my God. Okay, we're inside this first layer. This balcony, I suppose, or around the... Ooh, it is movable. Do you think I should move it? Are there any cameras? No, they're not going to put cameras in a building like this, are they? Should I go past the barricade? Let's do a poll. Barricade to move us a little bit. Hope there's nothing bad around there, like a polar bear. It's spongy. Oh. All right, so you can go around the outside, but you can't go into the church, obviously. Oh my God. So there's this inner church. Look, great echo. It's got a balcony that runs around the top, all the way around. There must be stairs at the back, or stairs inside. And that altar, how old is that? It's painted. I know, Helen, I'm being naughty. That's painted on. Let's not go and have a look at the plaque and see how old this is, eh? No snow, no snowman. I did see a snowman actually. Someone had built one on top of a hill a few days back. They even had little sticks poking out of his head for hair. I thought that was funny. So once again, hold on, we'll de-zoom. Is that a word? This is carving around the door. So this church was relocated here a long time ago. Let's go and look at the plaque, see how old this is. Oh. I swear, we're just wave after wave of people are coming up that hill and just having their photo taken and walking away. They're not interested in the building at all. Circa 1200. Oh my God, I wonder if that painting inside, how old that is. Wow. Okay. I'll move out of the way so this man can take a photo. All right, and there are these other buildings in the area. There. So, do we want to look at that one? Or do we want to look at the interesting mustard brown one over there? Church is amazing. 1200. And the interesting thing about it is the planking internally goes up and down. All the other buildings that I've looked at up until now had horizontal planking, but these are up and down. It's very different in construction. Okay, I want to look at, I've made a decision. Can I go down here? This is pretty. I love the snow on the conifers. So pretty. I want to see if I can get into, it might be someone's house, I don't know. If you can get into that mustard building over there. I just saw something move inside. Oh, it might have been a car going past. I used to say that when the kids were little and they go, Mum, I don't think we're on the road anymore. I'd go, nope, this is an adventure. And then they wouldn't be scared anymore. I used to tell my kids all sorts of things when they were little. Like, what was on the outside, what was painted on the outside was what was in the truck. So you'd see a refrigerated truck with penguins painted on the outside. They used to think it was a truck full of penguins. You get bored when you're a parent, you start doing things like that. I did anyway. Okay, so there's a truck that goes to the house. That's a good sign. turn around in a minute and have another look at that church from a different angle. Oh my God. That's what it looks like looking up at it. That's amazing. That filigree work right on the top of it is kind of reminiscent of the end of those Viking boats, isn't it? The dragon head they had on them. Okay, right. Well, pass those around to it. I might be wandering into someone's home. In which case, I'm back. Apparently I wandered behind a hill or something. Norway. Coffee. Know how to make tea. So I've been going around teaching people, they don't always want to know, teaching people how to make tea. Oh, I walked all that way and it's not open. It was an exhibition pavilion. Ah! And it's definitely locked. Damn! Alright. Down the snowy death stairs. Oh my God. Down the snowy death stairs. We had a lovely snowdrop last night. Oh well, sorry, walked all that way, but the Stave Church does look pretty from this angle. Alright, we've got to walk back up that hill again. This is where you get to hear Granny puffing. Live on air heart attack. First one ever. Oh no, there's that, who was the English comedian? Tommy someone had a heart attack on stage and it's on YouTube. Oh, shocking to see. Now you want to rush off and see it. Tommy. Cooper had a heart attack and died on stage in front of an audience, and they thought it was part of his act, he's a comedian. And turns out he really did have a heart attack and die. I used to get married, Helen. I wonder if you could. You have to do it in summer though. Oh, unless you want a white wedding, you know, snowy white wedding. All right. Just trudging up the hill. But the good thing is, it's going to be downhill from up here. Okay. Yeah, Tommy Cooper. I think of him every time I walk up here and get puffed. Oh, now I've got to walk down in the snow. You may be about to see Granny slip on her ass. Bottom. No, I think I'll be right. There's the, what was it? Community house. And the schoolhouse we looked at earlier. I'm just taking it slow. Lots of gravel, thank God. We don't have to think of these things in Australia. Salt and gravel. I wonder how I'm going to find my partner again. This place is huge. Might just have to walk around yelling. Maybe I need to buy a body cam like Dave. Oh, I try not to talk about those guys when I do this. But they just keep popping into my head. I saw a little bit of Alan's live stream not long ago. With his hair all poking up again, like a mental person. Looks a bit like a troll. A real troll. He's taken himself off to see Ricky Gervais. I'm sure Ricky went, oh, is that Alan in the audience? Come on up, Alan. Give us a few jokes. Give us a few of your tasteful jokes about threesomes. Friggin' Alan. How many people? Mention in the comments if you think he was on a ban. And why did he go all the way to Cardiff to see Ricky Gervais? Surely Ricky had some London dates. Expect to see a video from Alan, you know, pushing his way through a crowd, standing next to Ricky Gervais and going, oh, people say I'm just like you, that I'm funny like you. Right, this is a 1950s home from Finnmark, a region called Finnmark, which is way up north. Actually went there on the cruise. Nice patch of snow for a snow angel. If I got down, I wouldn't get up again. Double glazing, of course. Oh, it's got a basement. Ooh. So it's got a basement. First floor. Let's have a look. I know you can walk into this one because I did it the other day and it was cold and wet and dark and miserable. So, 1950s house. Ooh. What do you call these little areas? We don't have them because we don't have snow. But you guys do. What do you call these little areas before Christmas in Manchester? My ex-husband was from Manchester. I still to this day say things like no. What do you call these little areas where you come in from outside and got a little room to take your coat off and leave your boots and all that, and then an inner door? What do you call those? Because we don't have experience of them. Sorry, I'm just reading. So these houses were built from 1946 onwards. They're clad with wood panelling. I want to know how they insulate their houses up here. They must have like super duper insulation. Oh, and they've even done the 50s furniture look. When Australians and Americans come over to Europe, because, you know, we've got more space to spread out, I suppose. Our houses tend to spread out sideways. Here, for heat reasons, I assume, they go up. Ooh, a cupboard. Shall we? Oh, look, they've even kitted out the cupboards. I'm one of those people that goes into museums and goes, you know, ooh, what's in the cupboards? Oh, look at the little 1950s kitchen. Hang on, I'll stand over here. It's so small, I'm having trouble panning. Hold on. That's as far out as I can. How are they heated? Back. Nope. Oh, yeah, there is. Sorry. There's a little. See it there? Little iron heater there. Tiny little thing. All right. Back through the kitchen. There's this other room, which is like a sewing room. Extra bedroom. It has one of those little black heaters in the corner. Whether to go down to the basement or up the stairs. Let's go down to the basement. I'm worried that I'm marking the floor with my cleats. But I'm not the first one to do it. Okay. Down the basement we go. the window. Some more stairs. What's that? Oh, coal. Okay. How do you get the coal in there? But through that little window. Is that what they did? They certainly didn't lug it down the steps, surely. All right, okay, well, that's in the basement. I can go into this one. Ooh. Okay, larder, tool storage downstairs. Skis, of course, you've got to have somewhere to keep your skis if you live in Finnmark. What is this? Storage, like a pantry. I don't know, it's where you put the kids when they're naughty. There's a little metal plate on the floor there, like there might have been a heater. Food and diet. Hang on. Talking about what they ate. Hi, if you've just come in, I'm just traipsing around the basement of a 1950s house. Laundry, duckboards, and oh my God, I haven't got a mango. Remember Ellen's mother used to use sauna. Of course, every 1950s home needs a sauna. This sauna is so big, you could fit about a dozen people in there. What were these people doing in the 1950s? Having sauna parties at each other's houses. I thought that kind of thing didn't start until the 60s. All right, that's the basement. Back on the first floor. Now we get to go upstairs. I heard a voice, hang on. Might be TV. Sounds very animated. Maybe the TV's on. Or it's haunted. Yeah, it's a TV. All right, landing here at the top of the stairs. It goes up there. I won't be climbing up there. Not today. Bedroom, presumably. And they've set this up with a bin. Now this room has one of those, that's the kind of iron heater they had in the two rooms downstairs. So basically most of the rooms in the house have a separate heater. And the sauna in the basement. This would have been a bedroom. Of course, the heat would rise, I suppose. These rooms would stay among the warmest places in the house. Yep, another one of those heaters in the corner. Kitty bedroom, 1950s style. This little cupboard is fascinating. Shall we? Oh, isn't that cute? What a cute little one. And we can look out the window. Haven't got double glazing so much as double windows. There's an inner window and an outer window. And you can see out into the, well, the rest of the culture park. Clearly you can't go up there. All right, yeah, sauna. How good is that? I don't know about saunas. I really don't know whether it's good for one's brain to heat it up that much. I mean, I understand, you know, the whole, opening the pores and all that business. But it can't be good for your brain sitting in that heat, surely. I don't know. All right, back down the stairs to the main floor. So there you go, that's a 1950s style house from the region known as Finnmark, because it's right at the top of Norway. Went there on the cruise. Now, door was stuck, thought I was going to be stuck in there then. Okay. All right. Let's go. All right. This is the barn. So we have barn. Just wait till these people go into the house. They looked at me weird. They thought I was talking to them. Gave me that, you know, when the teenagers give you that look that goes, what are you doing? You're so stupid. Yeah, gave me that look. That's the house that we were just in. This is the barn. And of course the snow's starting to melt in the sun, so you can hear water. You hear that? Let's see what they've done with the barn. Oh! Look at these people. Look at these terribly English people having a picnic on the rocks overlooking the town. Trade and taxation, crisis and growth. This is in the kind of 50s, I think. A bit about the Sami, the native people from here. Occupation, yes, Norway was occupied during World War II. Everyday life in the war, yes, so they're doing a bit of a war and post-war thing here in the barn. Oh my God! A German helmet. Wow. And mocha cups, hang on, they've got some more cups. Mocha cups have belonged to the merchant Hans P. Simonson. During the fire, the cups fell through the floor to the cellar. Only these small cups and the cream jug were unbroken. The cups were found there after the war. Oh, okay, pre-war cups that have been through a fire. I don't know why they're significant, but they are. Right, so fishing things hanging from the ceiling. And there's a loft up there. Oh, you could put that on Airbnb, make some money. And there's another little room in the barn. Ooh, with a very low ceiling. About a 6-foot ceiling. You could bring school groups in here, I'm thinking. Is there a grate in the floor? Maybe that's the original floorboarding underneath, not sure. Oh, look, you could do washing out here too. Drag the mango out here and do some washing. Oh, look, a little door. Can't open the little door. He's rusted shut. Damn. I assume that's a fire to do the washing. Right, there you go. That's the laundry. And we're back outside. And the sun's come out. It's amazing. Snow in the sun. Right. So we've seen the old farmhouses. We've seen the stave church. We've seen a 1950s farmhouse. What else is there to look at? We saw the pink Barbie house. And we saw the posh 1750 farmhouse. Ones the posh people were living in. What's left? There are paths running in all bloody directions. I can go back down there, but we've been that way. That's the pink, what I call the Barbie house. That's the posh house from the 1750s. That's what the poor people were living in the 1750s. What's this one? This is from, right down the bottom near Oslo. Okay. It was a farm in a forest. All right. I was just having a bit of a scan read there. Farmhouse. Now, doors closed. Shall I hold you up to the window? Looks like other people have done the same thing. Circa 1800 to 1850, Finnish farmhouse. Okay. What's in there? You've got to tell me. Fireplace. Oh, not very inspiring, is it? Needs a paint rubber. Okay, we're going to go across this paddock where these people are coming from. Hopefully there aren't any horses in this one. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go through this paddock. Sorry, field for you English people. And there's another little cluster of buildings. These will come from a different region. It's a turf roof. It's not a thatched roof. It's turf. Wow. Oops-a-daisy. She's gone off the path. And it's got crunchy. If I disappear, call 999. Okay. A loft storehouse circa 1750. Oh, there it is. Let's look inside. Ah. We must be nearby. There's a ship. I noticed that as our ship just come off a cruise up to the top of Norway, as we got to each port, they would announce their arrival with 3 blasts of the horn like that. So there must be a ship coming in. Right. And then we must be near the sea, near the ocean. Okay. This is a around about 1600, 1700 storehouse. Step back and have a look at the front of it. There you go. So they had storehouses. This one looks the same. Another storehouse, circa 1800. The design didn't change between 1600 and 1800, did it? Must have been a good design. All right. Moving on. Oh, a rounded door. Now that's new. I haven't seen that on any of the buildings so far. They've all been rectangular. Let's find the plaque for that. This is exploring with Granny. Oh. Must be time for a cup of tea soon. Farmhouse, 1670. Why did they get a rounded door? Let's have a look inside through the window. Shall we? Oh, look at that. Stove in the middle. Yep, that's central stove. You'd need it, wouldn't you? Let's face it. All right. Oh, another ship coming in. We're actually, well, virtually everywhere in Norway is near a fjord. I was going to say we're near a fjord. Okay. Oh, trying not to slip over in the crunchy snow. My God, that door, you'd be lucky if that's 3 foot tall. That's got to be for sheep, not people. Surely. Surely, here it is. It's a barn. See, ramp up equals barn. Back to the another ramp, barn. Get there. It's no crunchy here. In other places, it's been powdery. Back again. So they were hay sheds. I don't know why. Oh, you could put a cart in that middle section, I suppose. Yeah, interesting. But when I walked into that middle section, the internet dropped out. So these are all farming buildings. Cow house, 1850, with a little cow-sized door. I love these farm fences. So simple. Buildings are from a dairy farm. Right. Got it. Seasonal dairy. Well, of course, you wouldn't want to be milking all year, would you? Seasonal dairy, circa around about 1800. Right. And of course, oh, there's a pussycat. Can you see it? Oh, look, I wonder if it belongs to someone here or if it's feral and it keeps the vermin down. But there's a very, very furry pussycat. It's got its long winter coat on. And it's going to come around that corner and see me. No, it's not. Here it comes, look. If I stand still, it might not even realise I'm here. Wow, it's carrying a lot of winter fur. It's seeing me. Meow, hello, you like people. Meow. Hi. Are you cold? I bet you are. Do you belong to somebody? Do you belong to somebody? Or are you going to rip my leg off? Do you have rabies? Hello. Oh, you're well acquainted with people. You're not feral. Hello. 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 Now, you wouldn't understand me because you'd speak Norwegian, surely. So, I don't know. Lives in one of the houses around here. Oh, look, there's a pony. Hello, pony. Shall we go and say hello to the pony? I'm not going up there with you, Cat. What's up there? I'm not following you. No, you could be leading me astray. You could be leading me to my death. No. You can go up there. Go and get a mouse or something. Go on. Oh, you're going to come with me? Great. Look, a pony. Hello, pony. I'm allergic to ponies. Hi, guys. I'm not allowed to feed you. The sign says I'm not allowed to feed you. Hi. Oh, you've got your winter coat on, haven't you? Do you want a pat? Oh, you can bite me. Hey. Hello. Hi. Do you want a pat? Do you want a pat on the nose? Of course you do. There you go. Hi. Haven't got any food for you. Sorry. Can you say hello to YouTube? No. There's your mate over there. Look at that one. Right. Okay, so you guys just stand around, do you? And wait for the next feed. Okay. There's the cat still doing the rounds. I don't know what's going on here. All the animals are turned up. There's a big red barn. I think I need to investigate that. Do you want to come, pony? No, you're not allowed to. Come on, let's go. Zoom out again. That's better. That's where we're going. Big red barn. Looks like a barn, doesn't it? Got some crosses outside like there are bodies. People died in this barn. What's going on? look at that. Wow. That looks like the end of a Viking ship. Now the cat's chasing these people. Hello. You live under there. No, you're too well brushed. Oh, it's a little run in summer. People think I'm talking to myself, and I keep giving me this look like, ooh, get away from her. But I still want to investigate the big red barn. It's got crosses outside, like people have died. What kind of barn has a graveyard outside? Good God. This needs investigating. The death barn, we're going to call it. Oh. Okay, so it's part of the dairy complex, I'm assuming. I hope that in the tourist season, summer, that they bring in animals and, you know, make this alive, this place. Right, can we go in the barn? Ah, the horses go into the barn at night. See their footprints out this morning? Ah, here comes the cat again. Come on, puss. Come on. So the horses go into this barn at night. This is a working barn. Okay. And it says no entry. So yeah, during the tourist season, I would love to see animals in these pens, chickens in the chicken coop. I assume they do, because it's all maintained like you would keep animals in here. Hello? Hello? You're not talking to me now? Fair enough. You look very well fed. Come on, let's go. I know, come on, we've got to go this way. All right, so that barn presumably is where they keep machinery, horses at night, that kind of thing. I'm just assuming. I think based on the hoof prints, that's a fair assumption. I'm still mystified by this cat. If it was feral, it would be all matted, but it's not matted. Does it belong to somebody? Is it the farm cat? Now, we've done a lot of these buildings. I'm looking for something different, something new. You know, a new region, a new style of construction. Which path will I take? I can't go through... Oh, no, there's no path through that paddock. But there's a red house over there that looks different to the others. How do I get over there? The problem is, when it snows, all the paths disappear. And you have to rely on where other people have walked. Oh, it's bright. So I made the mistake of going off a path at a dog sledding place in another town and ended up literally up to my thighs in snow. That was funny. But one of the dogs was good. I grabbed hold of him and he just stoically stood there while I rested on him and got myself out. It was like he knew that he had to do that. Or she. Come on, puss. It's following me. Cat's following me. Probably thinks I'm going to feed it. Now, you know, before I said we could learn something about environmentalism from the Scandinavians, people in my town complain because we have 3 rubbish bins. You know, we have a rubbish bin, we have a recycling bin. Now they've introduced a green bin for green waste. The people in my town, their heads would explode if they saw the bins in this country. At the airport, there was a row of 6 bins for you to sort out your waste. There are only 4 here. But, come on, puss. Come on. Yeah, they really, really care about the environment up here. And they're actually backing it with action. Show me the way out, Skippy. Come on, Skippy. Show me the way out. Come on, we're going down here. Come with me. Oh, where are we now? All contact with the animals will be at your own risk. My God, what is living here? Come on, puss. If the cat refuses to come down here, then I'll know I'm in. I don't know how to meow in Norwegian. Where did it go? Oh no, this must be a dangerous area. So yeah, in summer they must, you know, put animals in the pens. Fantastic. Look at the little house, a little shed. What kind of animal would go in there, do you think? Pig? I don't know. Alan, you could live in there. Oh, that's interesting. Am I standing on ice right now? Hey, my friend's back. Come on. Come on, puss. What are you doing? Come on. Don't your feet get cold? Don't your feet get cold? Where should I go next? Come on. Where should I go next? No, you just stand there. Oh, hello. Look out. We're off. There were some birds. It's going to go and kill one of them. Yeah, look. It's going to go and kill something. Great. There's the red house. We found the way to the red house. Look at these. Poor little birds that have cold feet, wouldn't they? There's not much meat on them. What in God's name did that? That's about the size of my hand. What did that? Cat, where are you? Good God. And what did this? Seriously, I'm finding weird shit here. I don't know if I want to stay here anymore. I want to go home. Right. Oh, that's ice. I'm not going to step on it because I might go through it. There weren't any signs saying don't come round here, but it... Ooh. Hair? Helen thinks they're hair tracks. Oh, wow, yeah, because there's about a metre between them. There's about a metre between them. That's got to be a hair. Hear the banging? Let's go and find out what that is. God, if I disappear, I've gone through some ice, okay? Someone call 999. Right, back again. Oh, I really am walking on ice. Great. At least there isn't any water under it. Ah, somebody working in there. There's a shed. Lost the cat. The cat So these big buildings, see the large cream building there in the background? That's part of the museum. Might go inside and thaw out for a bit actually. It's about -3. Might be time for a cup of tea, I think. Haven't had one for an hour or so. More hobbit houses with tiny little doors. What is it with these people? Farmhouse, 1750, with a little hobbit door. About been here? No, we haven't. They're like little doll houses. I don't mind the space inside being small. You know, it would have to be to conserve heat. But the tiny little doors are interesting. Was this a race of midgets? I'm not allowed to say that, am I? A race of little people. Okay, so I've got to find my way back into one of those big buildings now. Oh, there's one. Can I go in there? Is there a kettle? All these questions will be answered. Uh-oh.